Alright, I'm not sure how well this is going to come out because I had to undo a bunch of USB ports with my computer because stuff's going on. So I'm actually going to have to use the mic on the camera, so I don't know how clearly you can hear me. It is Tuesday, September 1st, second day of classes, and it felt like yesterday took forever. It didn't even feel like my first day. It felt like my first day at the beginning, and at the end of the day it felt like I've been there a while. Is that normal? I think that happened before. It's just I can't look back and remember my first day, all the other times. Just coming back this year is really strange. It just feels really weird being here. I mean, the accommodations are much nicer, but something strange about it all. And I think it's really just me. I think it's just how I'm taking it all in. And again, just sort of having been away a while, not really talking to any of these people, and then coming back here, talking to these people. It's just like, bam, stuff's different. And I can adjust to situations fine. I seem to have adjusted better than some. It's just, I think that's just how I act outwardly towards the situation. Inwardly, I still feel like I need some more time, which I guess is expected, but I personally expected myself to just be able to get right into it. Classes yesterday. My first class, I don't remember what it was called. I think it was, inequality, social inequality. 4 of my 6 classes this semester are all sociology courses, so I have to be careful which books I'm bringing where. Social inequality seems like alright class, except the guy, I don't remember what his name was, the professor, something McDonald, was talking like in the same tone the entire time. It's like he was reading off of something, even when he wasn't. And it's like, when you're reading, you sometimes, when you just sort of like, you lose yourself in the words, like you just sort of like lose your place, like just for a second, because you just sort of like, your eyes drown in all the black and white. It was kind of like that, except with my ears. When I was hearing him, it's just sort of like, I hear him talk and I'm reading the thing, so it's not like I'm losing track, but it's just sort of like, ooh, and I lose track of what's going on, and I'm like, no. And it's not like I dozed out or anything like that. It's not like I was tired. It was just, it was the same sound over and over, except it would just be there or it won't when he changed words and stuff. So it was just really strange to listen to him for the entire time. And Catherine, Eric's girlfriend's in that class, so that's really cool. Then 2 hours later, I had my other class. Social something and ethnic relations, something like that. Trisha Noon, I think, was the professor for that one. That was an alright class. The classroom was really interestingly set up. It was like desks with 2 tables at each desk. It was really strange. Pretty big sized room too. Oh yeah, she was the one that I thought acted a lot like one of my friends from high school, and that was really funny. Like, behavior and wording, it was just really, really nostalgic, and I was like, huh. And it was really funny, and so I kind of feel like just because of how the teacher behaves and stuff, I think I'm really gonna, do well in that class, or at least enjoy it. And then my last class of the day, I was really, really dreading. And I kind of felt like, oh, this is going to be the one class that's going to just drag me down this year. And since it kind of didn't give me that vibe, I feel like I now know what class absolutely will drag me down this year. But it was microeconomics. It was like 5:30, like after my social something, what was it, ethnic relations class. It's 4 hours until my next class, and I hate huge awkward gaps like that. So, 4 hours later, I ended up going to my microeconomics class, and it wasn't that bad. It didn't seem that bad. I mean, it's economics. It's supply and demand at its core. Nothing can change that. So everything from that is just a different wording of it. So I can't imagine it's terribly difficult. And you know, from what he was telling us, it was just the course is effectively an introductory course, anyways. So, and he's been teaching there for like 30 years, so he knows what he's doing, and I trust him. So, and you know, you can trust a teacher when they're like, "I know this isn't a fun class, but stay with me." That's like almost his exact words. And when they say something like that, you know they're telling the truth. It's probably not going to be a fun class, but they understand that, you know, you don't want to be there, so he wants to help you get through it and all that other stuff. So that's kind of cool. And today, in about an hour or so, on my phone, once I can check the time. My first class is at 11:30, which is a nice break from my 9:30 class yesterday. Now, it might seem like I'm just whining because I'm not used to getting up early, and that's exactly what it is. I'm just whining because I'm not used to getting up early. I was actually doing really good too. The first couple days, or the couple days before classes started, I was over at Eric's and we woke up at like 9 or 10. That was actually really nice because that was unintended, but it was sort of practice to start getting up early-ish here. My alarm still went off at like 8, and it just made me mad, so I just turned it off and waited for my second one to go off. Yeah, today I'm going to social theory at 11:30. I really don't know what to expect from that one. The professor sent us a couple emails, so I can understand she's probably the outgoing type, or at least the informative type, so we're probably not going to be guessing at anything, which I guess is nice. And judging by the nature of her emails, she seems like a friendly person, so we'll see. And Shakespeare after that, I think an hour or so more, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, then I have Shakespeare, and I feel like Shakespeare, because microeconomics didn't come across as like my weakness, at least by first appearance, I'm kind of feeling like Shakespeare might be. I really don't know anything about Shakespeare. Like, I mean, effectively, I'm not interested in Shakespeare, so I don't allow myself to, soak in his information whenever I get it. So, we'll see how that goes. And then later tonight, I don't know when exactly, I think, yes, at 5:30, my 5:30 to 8:30 class, my one-a-week class is something in the city. It's another sociology class. It's based around stuff in the city. I'm not really sure what to make of that one, but it's a 3-hour class, and it's sociology. Like, the last 2 years I've had, the last year, each semester I had at least one 3-hour class, and each one was a sociology class. They were both enjoyable. I mean, it's 3 hours, but I liked it. So hopefully, today won't be too bad. The only thing that really bugs me about today is, alright, first of all, today is like an intro day, so I don't think we're actually going to go through a lot, except just the basic stuff of the class. But once the ball starts rolling and we actually start having full days, Tuesdays are going to be long. Tuesdays are going to be, because Tuesday, Thursday type stuff is like an hour and 15 minutes for the regular length classes. And then, then there's my 3-hour class, so I'm thinking, I mean, that doesn't sound like a whole lot, but that's not what I'm used to. It's just, whew. And of course, I mean, I know I could have more. I mean, I guess Jim, he's got like 4 classes today, and it's like almost straight 9 hours or something crazy like that. So yeah, adjusting here has been kind of slow, but I feel like we've been here longer, and I think it's because the awkward, like, time relativity thing where I feel like I should be more comfortable here, but I'm just not yet, so we'll see what comes around. We need a rug in here, too. The floor is really what's not making me comfortable here. Like, physically, I think there needs to be a rug or something, so we're going to ask Kevin about that. And yeah, I'm just about out of time, so, hopefully I'll have like something more interesting to talk about. This was just another update kind of thing, and I'll see you next time.